Hi there. Good afternoon. My name is Lily, and I needed to talk about some things that were pressing on my mind for about a year now. 2010, today is 2011. June 15, 2011. And I'm sorry that it took so long for me to get this out. But let me start at the beginning. When Obama was running for president, we thought, wow, racism is finally coming to an end. They elected a black president. Finally, people can act normal for a change. Because I really, that racism stuff just, that's against the laws of God. And because every man is made in the image of God. But anyway, that's between whomever practices racism and God. I'm not here to talk about racism. That's a whole new different video. But anyways, we were happy that a black man was elected president. And we were just overjoyed when he won the presidency and everything. And I didn't like it when people would talk badly about Obama or anything of that nature, because I just thought, oh, you racist. That's what I would think. I would just be like, oh, come on. Anyway, I had a dream. I dreamt that I was asking Obama for help. He was sitting on a chair and I was asking him for help. I was being terrorized. I was being bullied. I was being harassed and attacked for no reason whatsoever. And I went to the president for help. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't even want to hear me. He went, every time I try to talk to him, he'd go like this. And then he'd cover his face like this. That's what he would do. And I couldn't believe it. Why wouldn't he want to help me? I mean, I was right. I was correct. And then I just felt so bad because I'm like, who's gonna help? I'm trying to get help here, and this person's not helping me, and I was just feeling really bad because of all the stuff that I had gone through, and I'm asking for help, and I'm not receiving it. Then Michelle Obama, his wife, comes over to him, and she goes, oh, and she puts her hands on his shoulders, and she encourages him to help me. And then with a scowl, he's going, a scowl. Like, he goes ahead and he helps me. He says, well, he doesn't actually help me. He says that he's going to help me. But he really doesn't want to. He says he's going to help me, but with his demeanor, his facial expressions, it showed me that he didn't want to help me. He just said he wanted. He just said that he was going to, because Michelle Obama encouraged him to. End of the first dream. When I woke up, I thought, well, that's foul. Why would I be asking Obama for help? And I thought things, and I pondered about it. And I said, well, it was just a dream. Because I'm never going to meet those people. You know what I mean? And I dismissed it. And I let it go. And that dream I had in 2008, 2009. Maybe at the end of 2008, early 2009. Right around that time. Not too long after Obama was elected president and he won the presidency. That wasn't too long. Maybe a month or two after that. Something like that. Well, last year, 2010, sometime around the summer of 2010, I was reading an article, and let me just say, I'm not a political woman, okay? I really am not. Though that mumbo jumbo that goes up there and all that stuff, I just think it's all messed up and rigged, and I don't care. You know, I try to live my life, and the one that's above all is God, Elohim, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. You know? But this article caught my eye. Binyamin Netanyahu came to the White House. This is what the article said. That Binyamin Netanyahu, which is the Prime Minister of Israel, came to the White House, and he was asking Obama for help because they were trying to mess with him, those Arab people. And Obama didn't want to even help him. He didn't even help him. And you know what else? And I'm going to post the link to the article, just so you know. And it's all in the newspapers all over the world, okay? So in case you don't know, you make sure you click on that link. Somewhere around here, I'll put it. So, that Obama, he doesn't even feed the Prime Minister of Israel. Obama abandons them and leaves them alone in some lobby in the White House, and that punk goes somewhere to have dinner in private. Now, you just correct me if I'm wrong, but the 28 years that I've been here in this country, every single time that a head of state comes and I'm rummaging through the TV or something, the White House gets fluffed up and primped, and the cooks are running to and fro trying to get the right meats, the right fish, the right potatoes, because a head of country's coming. And for them to diss Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, like that, really got me between the eyes. So you see, Israel is God's chosen people. Anyway, Netanyahu was so offended that he went ahead and he took off back to Israel, only to be invited. Well, before he was invited back, there was a big thing on the newspapers about the disrespect that Obama showed Netanyahu. And this is the article I'm referring to. Anyways, he was invited back 3 months later. And this time Obama said that he would help. But that was after the US and the whole world was in tune because of the newspaper articles saying what happened at that White House, or how he had treated Netanyahu. It is an outrage here in the United States. Let me tell you why. Because we love Israel here. This is a Christian nation. 74% of the United States is Christian. I don't care what that Obama person says. Okay? But anyway, like I said, I used to like Obama. Okay? Glad a black president was up there finally. But when I read that, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's like going from cold to hot to a hot, from a cold, very cold environment to a very hot environment, or from a very hot environment to a very cold environment, just like that in the blink of an eye. And I was like, just so shocked. And then all of a sudden, without me even recalling anything to memory, boom, it just hit me all by itself. That dream that I had when about a month or two after Obama was elected president, 2 years ago, 2 years before, I had found 2 years before, and it just came to me. I went up to him, I was asking him for help, He didn't want to help me. And then he was encouraged to help me. And then he said he would help me, but he didn't look like he wanted to help me. It just, boom, came at me. Just, have you ever had something just boom come at you right out of the blue? Well, that's what happened to me. Right after I read that article. And then I knew that it was the Holy Spirit that brought that to my immediate attention. And click the two things together. Okay? And from that time on, I don't like Obama. Because God showed me who that was. And what he is. And what he's about. So, remember this. The dream. 2 years later, the dream comes to pass. But it's not me he's doing it to. Well, it kind of is. Because you mess with Israel, you mess with me. Okay? Just know that. As a child, as a very baby, young child, I was always taught that Israel is God's people. That is ingrained in every cell in my body. I was taught stories about Israel, about Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I was taught this. This is how I was brought up. And this is how I brought my children up. But anyway. So, I felt offended and shocked. You know? Why gotta be a black man? You know? I don't know. You know what I mean? What I know is that the devil's bad. And he likes to use people. And he likes to play around with people's emotions. But I had another dream. Dream number 2. Okay, well then save this video.